morning. It's Sunday, and I was going to go for a walk, but it's starting to rain. And even though it's so 20-odd degrees, I don't feel like getting wet. You just end up, wet. So I think I'll skip the walk this morning. We're going to go to the hockey game tonight, so I'll get my walk in anyway. Who knows? I could actually check how I'm showing up here by simply walking around, but I'm too lazy. So here we are, Sunday morning. Got all my work done yesterday. Finito. There are no interruptions, and I know my students, things go well. That's our neighbor who sold their house. So I was going to comment on something that's been in the news lately. It's controversial. The neighbor's air conditioning just turned off. Anyway, the Calgary Stampede, the 100th running of the Calgary Stampede, has been on, and as usual, there is controversy over the treatment of the animals. Now, the Stampede has over the years improved its treatment, its humane treatment, one would hope, of the animals. Improved its treatment. And they always have inspectors and people there from the humane societies, and people are always watching out for the good treatment of the animals. But as usual, the chuck wagon races get run, and horses get killed. And I saw the shot where the one horse died, and that is what caused the others to have to get killed, because this horse had an aneurysm and just fell in the middle of the race, and this caused a horrible crash, and all the rest either died or had to get put down very quickly. One horse survived and will, with operations, be fine. What struck me was the guy whose horses they were and who crashed in the race as well. He made a comment after the race, obviously in response to criticism, that if this wasn't something the horses did because they were forced, it's something that they loved to do. If they didn't like doing it, they wouldn't run well. That is so funny. So ridiculous. If those horses had a choice They would be riding around out on the grassy plains, chomping on, food. They would not be running neck and neck with other horses and wagons, risking their lives in this stupid chuck wagon race, which caters to the thrills, to the needs for excitement of humans, and not that kind of a feeling in the horses, really. I mean, I'm an animal owner, and I know to a certain extent I do abuse my animals. Not to a great extent. I have 4 cats, and ideally they would be outside. They would be outside, hunting and getting their natural amount of exercise and so on and so forth. And by being indoors all the time, they experience a certain amount of boredom and less activity than they would if they were outdoors. But I try to keep it. They have the whole house, which is a pretty big house. No, it's not. It's a small house, but they have all of it. They have all of it available to them. But ideally, I would actually what I would love to have is we're planning on moving our carport, building a garage, extending this part of the house, and I would love to have a gazebo out back that was connected to the house, that the cats could actually go out. Oh, hi, chipmunk. There's a chipmunk sitting on our barbecue. Cute chipmunk. My camcorder is fixed pretty solidly to the railing, so I can't really. Well, I could try. Let's see. I always fix it so that it doesn't, fall to the ground if it falls. They're just way too cute for their own good. Anyway, my cats, that would be my ideal situation, my solution. I think that would be much more humane. Give them a little more activity and excitement in their lives. But on the other hand, I wouldn't be, if I let them go loose, there are so many birds and squirrels and chipmunks that would get killed by them, because there are no small cat predators that are natural to this part of the world. So it would be unnatural for me to let my cats loose, although many other people do. And many songbirds and much natural wildlife around here dies because of it. So anyway, yeah, I think I do okay by my cats, but I certainly don't let them get killed horribly in chuck wagon races. So there you go. Hey, Chippy. I used to have a dog named Chippy. Why does everyone love chipmunks? Way more than squirrels. Because they're cuter. Appearance. Everything's appearance. How do you look? Are you cute or not? How close can I get? He's thinking about what I'm doing. He's not moving. I can't see him. Or her. Never obvious to anyone whether that's a male or a female. So we just call him Chippy. And call him cute. Yes, I was admiring my tree earlier when I looked out back. He's put a leg down, ready to run. One still up. Wish I could get closer. My camera doesn't zoom any further than that. Now see, I gave you nuts one year, or you took nuts from me. If you are the same Chippy that came to visit. Not likely. Possibly. Could be. Who knows? I believe this, oh, there we go. Too much movement on my part. Undercar. Okay. Well, that's it for today. Final parting shot of tree. And be nice to the horses in the chuck wagon races. Come on. It's just not, it's not humane. It's really not humane to race those horses in those races. Really. Talk to you later.